Carry a weight and choose one you truly regard as worth putting on your back. It changes the world. Why is this quote so significant? Well, let me tell you, right? Um, I want to start by asking you to close your eyes for a minute and just think about this, right? Close your eyes and pretend that this is the last day of your life. Now, think of a handful of things that you want to do before you die, like that you would do. You'd be like, "Hey, this is it. I'm dying today. I'm going to do this, this, and this." Once you have those things in your mind, go ahead and open your eyes and let's 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 think about this for a minute before we hop back to that quote, right? Maybe you're like, "I'm going to call my family and tell them I love them." Maybe you want to spend time with your children. Maybe you want to go skydiving, or you want to have lessons, or you want to hike a mountain and have a picnic on a mountain with someone you really care about. Um, Maybe you want to have a peaceful afternoon of just swimming, right? Why is that important? Well, that's because it's important to know what you want. It's important to know what you want and what matters to you and what you love doing, because that's what makes life freaking amazing. It makes it worth living. Um, and a lot of times, it's not until you aren't going to be able to. It's not until you realize that life is short and that time, your time is limited, that you really start to prioritize things. And that's what I want to get at right now. Um, because think about what happens when you go into work every day. Are you one of those people who goes into work and you're like, "Hey, how you doing, Bob?" "Oh, I'm good. I'm here." Or, same shit, different day." Or, "Well, I'm alive." Or, "Well, I woke up." Or whatever, anything. Or are you like, "I'm doing amazing. Happy to be here. Great to see you, Bob. Blah, 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 blah." Are you enthusiastic? Are you not enthusiastic? Right? Because a lot of people in today's world, in today's society, they get trapped in this place of, this is where I am, this is where I'm supposed to be, I can't do anything about it, I'm just trying to make money, I'm just trying to survive. And that's the wrong mindset to have. And that is why this quote is so important, right? I'm going to say it again. Carry a weight and choose one you truly regard as worth putting on your back. It changes the world. Who said that? Jordan Peterson. I personally love this guy. If you don't know his work, look it up. It's incredibly inspiring. Um, I mean, podcasts, YouTube, books, he's got it all, and he's got a lot of great work that can motivate you, especially if you feel stuck, right? But this quote, it's important because it's telling you you need to love what you do. Because when you love what you do, you have a huge shift in mindset and attitude and the amount and the energy you give off. And the effect is that it has a good impact on everything around you, right? When you love where you work, for example, instead of going into work and saying, "Well, I'm here again, let's knock these 8 hours out," you come in and you say, "Hell yeah, I'm here." Like, in 8 hours, I might be exhausted. In 8 hours, I might wish it was another 8 hours of work to be done consecutively. Um, but you come in with a positive attitude of, "I want to be here. I love doing this." And that rubs off on people around you. They're like, "Yeah, this guy likes what he's doing. I want to work with him. This guy likes what he's doing. I want to work with him at work, and I want to hang out with him outside of work. This guy likes what he's doing. Like, promote him, or give him more responsibility, or pay him more." I mean, the impact is massive. So that's why it's important. You spend your time, right? You carry a weight you deem worth carrying, right? That's why it's important to spend your time doing things you want to do, because where do you get when you do things that are less than yourself that you don't want to be doing? Nowhere usually. not very far, or not as far as you could get or be going. Um, so let's talk about that for a minute, right? And again, I use work as an example, but it doesn't have to be just work. We're talking anything, hobbies, um, interests in life, work, um, everything. You don't turn music on you don't like listening to because you're not going to listen to it. That that's the reality of it. That's unless you're doing it to please other people, and even then you won't be as happy. Um, and so that's why right now I'm challenging you after this is over to sit down and ask yourself, am I happy with what I'm doing right now in my life? You know, am I happy with my marriage? Am I happy with my work? Am I happy with what I do in my free time? Um, and if you're not, ask yourself why. Ask yourself what you'd rather be doing. You know, did you want to finish college? Was there a skill you wanted to learn? Is there a hobby you want? Have you always wanted a dog? Um, like, do these things. They're going to bring joy to your life and they're going to motivate you. And because they motivate you, they're going to motivate others. Because one of the biggest things is when you're motivated, you motivate others. You know, um, I can give you lots of personal examples, right? But like when there's things I like doing, like working on cars, I motivate other people to work on cars. Like I like working on cars, and my friend's like, "Hey, my car's broken." I'm like, "Dude, let's go conquer this together. Let's go knock this out. I'll help you out." Even though I'm not getting paid, even though it's going to take up my own time, I enjoy doing this. Let me help you do this. And they're like, "Hell yeah, let's go do this." And we fix their car or whatever. And the same thing with work. It's like I I spent years waiting for this one job I really wanted. Um, and I look forward to coming into work because of it. It meant that for the years leading up to it, to get there, wasn't always the best day of my life, but because I knew I was working towards something I wanted, I came into work at a job that I wasn't always super enthusiastic about, with the excitement knowing I was almost where I wanted to be. And then when I got there, now I come into work and I'm like, yo, I love doing this. Like this is great. And and um and I'm excited because not only is it something I love doing, but it's also taking me to other places that I want to bring my life to. Um, so yeah, like do things you love doing. Find out what you love doing, and make them figure out how to integrate them into your life. You know, um, because you'll change the world. Thanks for thanks for joining me, and please drop any comments you have or questions. And I hope to see you next time. Peace.